to show you two quick and easy ways to draw some flowers. This first one is called a circle flower. I'm going to draw a circle and then another circle around it. Then you just add a stem. You can give the circles variety by making them smaller or bigger. So you can make a tiny little circle in the middle or a bigger circle in the middle. And on this last one, I'm drawing my outer circle like a wavy line instead of a smooth line. See how different they all look? Practice drawing some circle flowers of your own. And then when you're done, if you want to make a card with some circle flowers on the front, you're going to get out a piece of thicker white paper and fold it in half, make a nice crease, and then you're going to draw 3 really big circle flowers. You can make them all the same, or you can have some variety and make 3 different ones. I'm even drawing mine a little bit different heights, so they're not the same height. I'm using a black pen to draw my flowers, but if you would rather draw them in pencil first, that's okay. Just go over them with either a black pen or a black crayon after you're done. Then I decided to color mine in using markers. You also can use watercolors or crayons or oil pastels or any other thing that you'd like to color with. I like to outline the flower first before I color it in because that way it helps me stay inside the lines. And sometimes when I outline it, I decide not to color it in at all. Maybe you just want to draw some stripes inside of it and not color it in all the way. That's fine too. Feel free to add any other finishing details that you want. Like maybe since I had some space in the corner, I decided to put a sun. It's just a half a sun though. I drew part of a circle. And then I added some little black lines on top of my yellow pen marks so you can really make it stand out that way. If you have watercolors, this would be a really fun project to do with watercolors. You definitely want some thicker paper though, so you need some watercolor paper or maybe some cardstock. The second type of flower I want to show you is called a lollipop flower. Can you see why I like to call it that? To draw this flower, you're just going to draw a spiral and you can make it however small or big that you want it to be. When you're done, you're just going to connect to the line back onto itself. You can make some variety by starting off your spiral really small and then gradually making it bigger, or you can just make it big the whole time. If you're going to make a whole bunch of lollipop flowers, I think it looks really cool if your spiral goes to the right on one and then the next one, start your spiral and go to the left instead, and keep alternating like that. Now that you've practiced making some lollipop flowers, let's put some on a card. I'm going to make 5 on my card, 2 in the top row and 3 in the bottom row. I start drawing the first flower a little bit more to the left in the top row, and then the next one will be a little bit more to the right in the top row. Then when I go to the bottom row, I'm going to start with the middle one and then add the last 2. I am drawing these really big so that they look like they overlap. So when I draw the line, if I run into one of the flowers next to it, I just pick up my pen and then I start my line up again after I've passed over it. If you don't want to make yours big like this, you don't have to. You can just have them close to each other, not actually running into each other. If you have some space left, you can add some leaves. You're going to start at a point and draw a curved line down until you run into a flower. Pick up your pen or pencil, go back to the starting point, and then draw a curved line down on the other side until you run into the flower. I like to put a line down the middle and some little kind of V-shaped lines to make it look like there's veins on the leaf. These flowers are really easy to color in using markers. You're going to choose your first color and trace the spiral with it. Next, you're going to switch colors and you're going to draw another spiral right inside of that where there's some white space. If you want to add a third color, go ahead and add some more curved lines inside just to fill up any white space. You don't have to draw the entire spiral all over again, just some curved lines to fill in where there might be some white space showing. If you want some variety in color, use 2 or 3 different colors of marker for each flower. I really like to use 2 different colors of green to color my leaves in. That way you can see the difference where the veins are. A lighter and a darker color is great. If you have any space left around the outside of your flowers, you can leave it white, or you can do what I did and got a little bit of watercolor paint out. And I just got my brush wet, dipped a little bit of paint. I'm just doing a really light wash to fill in those white spaces. You can go a little darker too if you want to. I just wanted the flowers to really stand out. When you're done, all that's left is to write a really special note inside for that special person that you love. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you go make some lollipop flowers or some circle flowers. See you in the next video.